Okay, so I got the chicken and gravy thing made up here. It's really delicious, man. I'm telling you, this is really good. I can put some salt and pepper on it here. It's so delicious. I love it. Okay, I didn't show you all the time I was making it, but here's what I did. I took the electric pan here, and well, first I thawed out the chicken tenders. It was about 10 minutes in the microwave. I used the microwave instructions here. And then I put the chicken tenders in the pan with, I coated the pan with a little bit of olive oil. I did enough to coat the pan, and then I did about the same amount over it to get a little extra layer of the olive oil. Okay, then I stuck the, the chicken in at about 200 degrees. Here you go. What was that? 200 degrees, something like that. 250. It's not that important. It starts to get too hot, you just pull the freaking plug, Booka, 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 booka. The plug always comes out. Okay, so you got the chicken in there. You got the olive oil. Okay, next comes the magic ingredient. This is the magic ingredient. Let me see if I can find the magic ingredient over here. Okay, here it is. This is the Wonder. My mother told me about this years and years ago in the 1980s. She passed away in 86. Anyway, my mom, Mary Lou, told me about this stuff. And it's great. So you sift that in here, and you gotta keep this kind of somewhat thick and not too thin. So you gotta add something to it. So I started out with the cognac. I got the cognac here. It's a decent cognac. It's not real expensive. It says very special. So I put 3 ounces of cognac. 3 ounces is my magic number, I always use 3 ounces. I got 3 ounces measured on the paper cup here. That's 3 ounces, right? 3 ounces on the paper cup. Put 3 ounces of cognac in there. How do I know it's 3 ounces? Well, let me tell you how I know it's 3 ounces. Because I got this thing here that tells me how much 3 ounces is. Oh, let me see here. Okay, tablespoons, 3 ounces. Okay, you see the 2.5 ounces, I got that measured off for martinis. But anyway, 3 ounces right there. So you measure off 3 ounces, put the 3 ounces in the pan. Well, the chicken has to be fairly low heat, not too high when you're doing that, because olive oil is not a high temperature oil. So a little bit of olive oil in there. Throw the raw chicken in, put a little bit of cognac, and then let that start to, cook away a little bit. Then, and of course, you throw some of that flour in. Add some water to make sure it don't get too thick. If you start seeing the white powder on there, it's too thick. Then you got to add another magic ingredient. The other magic ingredient is, there you go. There you go. This is the real important one. There you go. Whoa, baby. Oh, I love this stuff so much. Garlic. So you take a clove of garlic off. Here's a couple cloves here. 2 cloves stuck together. You break one of these cloves off. I'm going to have to do a whole video on how to prepare the garlic. But you take one of the cloves off. There's a whole procedure for this. And that's a secret too. That is top secret crypto. Oh man. Anyway, how to do the garlic. So you go through that procedure on the garlic, and you get the garlic in there. And then you stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. If you need to, you add a little more water. If you want to, a little more cognac. Okay, here's another magic ingredient, dude. There's another magic. Go into the refrigerator. You go up here to the butter dish. Oh man. And you got some butter, man. Look at that stuff, man. And you put a half a stick of butter in there. Look at that. That's what's left off of the stick I stuck in there for this amount. This is about a pound of chicken tenders. Put that butter in there, man. You might want to, melt the butter while it's still kind of hot, maybe even before the, you can put that in there with the cognac and then add the, the powdered flour later. That Wonder stuff is great. And you cook it. By the time you go through all this procedure, the chicken's already done, man. If you get those tenders, it cooks real fast. I put some salt and pepper on here, and nice thick gravy. Look at that stuff. Ooh, it's so good. Ooh, look at that. I'm eating it while I'm talking. Anyway, for a single man, you can't do much. I mean, that's a great meal right there, man. I mean, that's not even with the vegetables. Not even talking about vegetables, as we say in New Jersey, forget about it. Forget about it. If you can do that, dude, and you're single, you're in good shape. Just saying what I'm saying. Oh, man, that's some good stuff right there.